Hi Flosstube, it's Kiara. Welcome back. This is Flosstube number 20. Very exciting. It's Tuesday, January 25th, 2022. Thanks for stopping by. So happy to spend some time with you. There's so many places you can be. What I want to start by saying thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate everybody. I know I haven't been very regular, and I'm very proud that I'm actually getting this done today. Life has been a little bit insane. If I didn't say it, my name is Kiara. I live in Northwest Arkansas. No, I'm not originally from here. I'm originally from New York. We love living here, though. We've been here about a year, almost a year in our house. This is our forever home. That's a bit about me. Well, no, I'll give you a little bit more. I'm married, have kids. My kids range in 8 to 20. I only have 3. So yes, they're far apart. So let me get into a bit about my life updates. Yeah, it's been crazy. I filmed last on the 10th of January. I'm keeping planners this year, so it's actually helping a little bit. Let's see. The first week after I filmed was nothing much except, you get those lovely phone calls from school. Your kids have been exposed. Okay. My husband's been exposed at work too. More about that in a sec. Well, last Martin Luther King Day, really, my son just started. And his teacher had called me Friday and said there were a bunch of kids that had been exposed. So she called me Martin Luther King Day. The class was going to be closed on Tuesday. Okay. Well, Tuesday was a rough day for him. So when she called me on Tuesday afternoon saying the class was going to open back up, I said, nope, he's not going this week. We took the option to quarantine him. I don't know if he just had a cold or if he had COVID. My son is low functioning with autism and nonverbal, and I was not going to subject him to a test. He is vaccinated. I said, what are they going to do? I said, we'll just quarantine him. The quarantine would have ran till Sunday. He went back to school Monday. Nothing. He had one bad day where he just slept a lot. And he started wheezing a bit, but we got him into a different position and he was fine. And that was the only incidents we had. My little one, she's fine. I just told her, stay away from your brother, which she did. She stayed in her room and played. She's got all kinds of toys, so it wasn't a big deal. She's been in school the whole week, but I've had my son with me a lot. And so I was a very happy mama on Monday when both kids went back to school. Yeah, it's just, the people that get it, we were running into that are vaccinated. So my husband has no days off this week because he's covering shifts. So that's about it. Oh no, I have another update. I want to thank you all who have been praying for my daughter, and I just asked if you could continue to. She's doing really well. We extended her school day twice a week. She's having a couple things, but she's using all her strategies, so we're extremely happy about that. My husband and I have a goal of her attending full-time school again by spring break. But she goes every day to 12:30, and then 2 days a week she goes to 1:30. She stays for the special class and snack with her class. So we're very happy with that. Couldn't ask for anything, but she's like a different child right now, so I'm very happy. For those of you that don't know, my youngest suffers from PTSD. So school in New York, she was in a self-contained 12 class. They don't have such a thing here, so we chose to have her repeat the 2nd grade because she's very immature also. So she went from a class of 12 to a class of 25, so it's been a little bit of a struggle, but she's doing really well. I'm happy to, we'll see how tomorrow and Thursday go, because those are her longer days. But we had her choose what special she stayed for, so that was really good. My youngest is back at school. She wasn't going to come home for spring break, but I think she's going to come home now. So, this makes this mama's heart because I don't want to go to May without seeing my baby. One other thing, I've been posting on Instagram about my meditation books and things. One of my things for this year was to really get into some self-care and accept, my word of the year is accept that I'm not perfect, that things happen. So the 2 meditation books I'm reading they're daily, they're just little passages. This is the one, the meditation on self-love. And see, it's just a little daily meditation there. And then my other one is 365 days of positive affirmation. So it's just a little something I'm doing for me, and I actually feel really a lot better about it. So let's get into the cross stitch, and then I do have quilting also. I'm keeping my book of days, and here's January so far. This does not have my quilting in my regular life. This is actually just stitching. So on the 20th, on the 10th, it was the last time I filmed, so let me just see. Okay. I had a new start, but I didn't bring it in because I really worked on it one day and there's nothing to show. So let me show you. I have a couple finishes. Some of the stuff I worked on, my March 9 patch and my ABC Halloween. My ABC Halloween was on my Whip Go board, and it was scheduled for a finish. So I have, where did I put my stuff? Okay. So here is my chart for my ABC Halloween. This is by Jardin Privé, and here is my finish. I did leave the spiders out, but I did my back stitching. Oh, here, sorry, there's a thread on there. Okay, so this is on an 18 count Ada peony from Bee Stitch Me. So that's that. I'm so happy. I can't wait to get it finished. My next thing is I'm gonna have to make a list of my finishes because they're growing, and they all go on a hanger in the closet. So I need to do that. Then my other finish, which I didn't show you the last time because I had left it in the other room. So this is a series from Primrose Cottage Stitches, and this is the March 9 patch. I have also done the January and February, which I believe I showed you already. So this is the March 9 patch, and this is on a 25 count Lugana. Yes, I tried Lugana. I loved it. I actually went a little bit crazy buying some this past weekend because I want to really try it on a few projects because I like how it looks. But just so you also, this was that's funny because that's on 25 count, and this is on 18 count Ada. So the difference in size is quite a bit. I'm still gonna stitch on Ada, but I want to try and expand my horizons. And I like how, like with samplers and stuff, how the Lugana and the others work, but I like how it looks on Ada. We'll see how it annoys me. Then those two took me through until the 15th, where I had the ABC sampler because I pushed through on that. So then on the 16th, I pulled out because I was procrastinating a little bit. And I worked on, since it was a Sunday, and Sunday is Sampler Sunday, I pulled out my Annie Morris, which was my 50th birthday start. And I stitched on that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so for 3 days. And there, I stitched all in here and these rows down. So I got some work on that. So, and this is on Not Another Sampler 20 count, and I'm stitching this with a Veriswar 103s, 1 strand on 20, and I really like it. Okay, so there was that. And then the other thing I did is I did 5 days, which I actually worked on 2 things. I worked for 5 days. This was my other whip goal, and it's really sad because some of those days it was just 1 strand. But this is my 2001 Prairie School Santa. This is my second Prairie Schooler, and I only had this red hat, so I did all this. And this is on, I'm really not loving this, but this is on a 18 count opal grog from Stitch Me. I'm not loving the color. I'm gonna do this one on this color, and then I'm gonna switch the rest to something else. I have no due date for this, so I may pull it out for 1 or 2 more days, but I got my 5 days in, so it may go away because I'm really not in the mood to stitch Christmas. Though, speaking of Christmas, I did also pull out my the chart so you can see it. My Lizzie Kate A Merry Little Christmas. And on this one, I only pulled it out for one night, the 19th. And I did a little bit on this right here. My goal, I think I might pull this out and finish this ornament and go back with I have some DMC shiny stuff for the top. And then the rest of the time I haven't stitched since Friday the 21st. I had plans of stitching, but I went on a little bit of a tangent, and my hand is swollen. I don't know if you can see it, if you can tell the difference, but this hand is really swollen and it hurts. So I'm trying to give it a little bit of a break from holding the hoop. I'm actually debating getting a stand so I'm not gripping anything with this hand. So that was all the stitching I did. I do want to stitch, but I think I'm gonna go in my bag and pull out from my starts on New Year's Eve and stitch something there. Okay, so I did that, and I did a lot of quilting. So let's get into quilting. I worked on some stuff. I'm doing the new January Pat Sloan stitch along, quilt along. So hold on. Okay, so this was block 1. This was block 2. And this is block 3. This block is called Angel Food Cake, and Pat Sloan's sew-alongs are all free. You can go on her website. She does a daily video, which is a lot of fun. I've learned a lot about quilting from her and Kimberly at the Fat Quarter Shop. But with the third block, she's doing a little, it started yesterday, and I will show you, but she provided every pattern, weekly pattern she does, she gives you an alternate layout. So if you wanted to do a whole quilt of the block, so this is a Valentine's Day quilt that it's 40 by 40. So today I'm probably gonna, I was moving away, but I had belonged to the Fat Quarter Shop Holiday Bundle Club. So this is going to be my background. And then this has got 12 fat quarters of Sincerely Yours from Sherry McConnell and Chelsea Stratton. So that's going to be that. Now let me just move that. So there was that. Sweet Dreams. Okay, and then Pat Sloan is also, did I bring that in here? She's also doing this fun thing. It's a yearly quilt, and it's based off this book, The Secret Lives of Color. And you see the colors here. Each one is, the author wrote a little bit about the color, so it's been really kind of interesting. So, we're doing shoe fly blocks, which I had never done a shoe fly block, which they're really good. So 3, 6, or 9. Now you can choose to do just one size, or you can mix it up. So I'm doing all 3 sizes. And then she gave us the layout. And this is all free on her website. Her website is I Love to Make Quilts, and I'll link that below. And this is the layout I'm doing. And she says this should go up through October, and then that way we have time to finish it before the end of the year. So I'm doing mine totally scrappy. I have a bin of scraps over here. So I'll show you. These are the first section of the books blocks. So I did one of the, so this is a 9, 6, and 3 inch, and then there's just a different square. So I'm just gonna mix these up with scraps that I have. Then this is another 9 inch, another 6 inch, another cute little 3 inch. And for my half square triangles, I'm using Triangles on a Roll from It's So Emma. And then this is another 9 inch. I need to do a couple more 6 inches because I didn't want to put 2 yellows next to each other. So I need to mix them up a little bit. So I don't really need to touch this now until February, because I did all the January blocks. So that was that. Those are the 2 I'm doing with Pat Sloan. Then, actually, while we're talking about Pat Sloan, one thing that I was procrastinating on something. So this is my summer soiree flimsy, and this was from Pat Sloan also. She did it over the summer, and the entire pattern's on her site. So I'm just waiting for border fabric for that, and then I will put it on my Moxie and quilt it. And then I do want to show you something else I'm working on. But this was fun. And this is Bonnie and Camille fabric. And then I finished this is the Designer Mystery from Fat Quarter Shop, block 4. I did starch my block 5, so that's going to be a project. So what was I procrastinating from? I am making a gift, but with my son home, I am so very far behind. This is going to be, this pattern is a free pattern from Pat Sloan. I'm using the paid version though, which was only $5, and it's called Oh My Stars. Yeah, so this is the first 2 rows. It's the Grinch, and it's for my godson. It's Grinch and Baby Grogu. Baby Yoda, Grogu, whatever you want to, my husband yells at me. And then I have 2 more rows of them done. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw me lay it out. So now I'm just assembling all the rows. I will probably try to get 3 more rows. So today when I come back from school pickup, but I've been on like a really quilting thing. I was very burned out after Christmas. So I didn't do a lot. I have a lot of half done projects. One of my list of things to do is I need to make a list of projects I want to work on, excuse me. Because I'm doing, a lot of this is selfish sewing, just so you know. I have no gifts to make. So let's get into haul. I have a bit of haul. Not a huge amount, but a bit. Like I said, I have been on, okay. Okay, look at this cute little, let's show you my Grace Note fabrics first. Look, they sent a sticker, and it came with my, this came with my fabric of the month. I get a 16 count fat half, though I may change it to an 18, but I don't know, I may keep it to this one as a 16. And look away if you don't want to see, but I love their fabrics. Now this is called Pistachio Frappe. This to me is perfect for a sampler of some sort or something Americana. So there's that. And then I had ordered some other things to go in here. This is Phillip, and it's a grayish color, and it's this is an 18 count. I also got a 16 count of Sara, and this is a greenish grayish color. And then I got Bradley. This is a fat half of Bradley. And this is, I'm going to put Land That I Love on this. I just need to find my chart and all my fabrics to kit that up, because I'm thinking I might start that on President's Day. So there was that. Then I got the Forbidden Fiber. I actually stopped this because I have a huge amount of floss, and I'm trying to be a little bit frugal this year. Fabric is one thing, quilting supplies. I'm even trying to be frugal with the quilting supplies. I stopped my holiday pack order thing, especially with the supply chain issues. It's like you don't get anything, and then you get everything all at once, so then it takes a hit on your pocketbook. So these are my Forbidden Fibers, and these are good, and I have a lot of different colors. So let me get a piece of paper. So they're really pretty. So I will put those away. And then, what else did I get? Then I got this adorable Jolly Bar of Prairie Days. Jolly Bars are half of a layer cake, and they're exclusive to the Fat Quarter Shop. And they all come with a pattern from an exclusive pattern from the Fat Quarter Shop, and this is the one for this one, and it finishes 16.5 by 16.5. So you just need background. It only uses 32 of the prints, and then 2 1/8 of background fabric, and a yard for an outer border. So not too bad, and it's a fairly decent size. Then, like I said, I wanted to build up my Lugana stash, so I ordered this from Primrose Cottage because I was ordering something else, which I'll show you. And so I got a pewter 25 count Lugana, and then I got mushroom 28 count Lugana. So I got those. Will those fabrics go together? Then For the quilters, I didn't know this, but Primrose Cottage, I had found out about this over the winter break, that they are also quilt designers, and they do a free Friday. So, and you can only get this pattern through their newsletter. So this is the pattern, and it's 27 by 27, and I fell in love with this because it's blue and white, and I love blue and white. So I bought their fabric pack. This whole thing with everything you need to make this was $39, but I love it. I think it comes with everything, including the backing, but don't quote me on that. But I haven't opened it. I haven't starched it, and I'm not sure. This is a lot of half square triangles, and I don't know if I can use triangle on the roll paper. I mean, if not, I can do it the old-fashioned way. I mean, put triangles on the roll, make it so much easier. And then I got a fat quarter bundle, and this is April Rosenthal's Love Lily. I love these colors. They remind me of 30s fabric, and just so happy. I gotta see if anybody's doing a really scrappy quilt, because this would be great for a scrappy quilt. And then, so funny story. I signed up for the charity quilt from Fat Quarter Shop last year. I did not put it together because after I saw it and I said, and all those flying geese, I didn't really like it. So I don't know if you noticed my Sweet Dreams quilt. That is my charity quilt fabric because I did not like it. I don't know. There was something about it. I loved it when I saw it, and then it got to the point and I'm like, my other thing is, do I really want a quilt that everybody else has? Now, this one quilt I saw, and this one I'm going to be doing all along. This is their Heartfelt Quilt. It comes in a box, and Kimberly said they might be going away from the boxes because they're getting really expensive. But I really like this. I like the colors. I like the fabrics. It's Beautiful Day Fabrics by Corey Yoder, and the other ones were Corey Yoder also. So I didn't get the backing kit. That's just me, because it's a lot of work. To me, I might just buy 108 backing and put it on there. It's also easier to load 108 onto the long arm. Okay, so I think that was all I did this month. So plans. My plans are to work on Baby Grogu and Yoda. I actually am going to try to get the top pieced by Saturday when the party is. If I sit down, I probably can do the top Wednesday and Thursday, and then I actually have to run to the store because I don't have for the outer borders. Oh no, I did buy outer borders. I'm gonna have to piece them, but that's okay. And then I will just wrap it and I'll bring it back home and quilt it after the fact. I'm gonna pick a project and do a little bit of cross stitching on. I totally missed this last week. I was doing a challenge in Semi-Sane. I totally missed it, so I didn't choose my whip for this week. So I think maybe I'll work on Annie, or I will go pull something else out of my bag from my bag of New Year's Eve to work on a little bit more. What else? I am going to do my block of the month. I'm going to work on my heart quilt. I actually think I'm going to dig out, I made a heart quilt last year that needs to be quilted. So I'm going to see if I have a backing and I will do it on there. Let me see, anything else? Nope, that's it. Really, for plans, I'm gonna just, actually what I've been doing is I've been just letting my mood guide me into what I work on, because then I'm a lot more productive. Then I have, something fell. So what I want to do is I want to pass the stash. I have two things that I want to pass. One is a quilting related thing, and the other is my other is cross stitch. So I want to pass on my ABC Halloween. So I will leave this open till the day I do my next video. If only one person wants it, they get it. If not, use the word Halloween in your comment below and I will choose somebody for this. The next thing is this is my leftover, and there might be one or two more pieces. This is my leftover fabric from my summer soiree quilt. I'm not going to be using this because I think I have a Jolly Bar and something else of this still. If you would like this, some of it is starched. Actually, I think all of it is starched. There are some full fat quarters. There are some used fat quarters. If you would like this, please use the word fabric in your comment and I will get a little box and I will mail this to you. So that's passing my stash, okay? I'm trying to get this I have to rearrange this room. It's not functioning the way I want. Also, I think I want to put my 10-foot frame up. So I'm going to pass the love on. So that's all I have today. I really want to thank you for spending time. I want to thank you, those of you who have reached out to me, those of you who left comments. I really enjoy the comments, and I really want to thank everybody who has prayed for my daughter. I really think lifting her up in prayer has been helping. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And I will hopefully see you next week. If not, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you. Bye.